Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Louis Crypto. Going to analyze Bitcoin and bring you my thoughts. I felt like I had to make a video because we had a crazy candle yesterday, a massive dump, and then following that a pump, reclaiming those lost levels. So I'm just going to keep you up to date on that, as well as looking at some news that I found over on X or Twitter. The links to my own Twitter can be found in the description down below. So go ahead and follow me over there. Now, what we can see with Bitcoin, with this candle yesterday, is that we actually lost my key level 93.6k with that candle, as well as this gold box between 90 and 92k. So this is actually a very important fib level. I'm going to place a fib on this pullback that we saw over here. And as we were first creating this range, we didn't have any of that information. So we only use our what we've got on the screen at the current time, and that was our most recent pullback as we were climbing up. Then you got another pullback here. There are a lot more, but one of the very early ones was this one, and we can see on this dip it maintained the golden pocket. Now, why is this important? So remember, I'm placing my fib on this move down, those two candles, green to red, and it's telling us this is a massive area of resistance. Price should pump into it and then actually see a dump followed by a lower low. But due to the trend that we're in, the bull market, the expectation is that we actually break through this at some point, as long as the low is not lost. So what happens? We create the reversal wave at that point on the break of the 786 91.9. Let's just call it 92k. So that means all of these targets now should get met, and we can see in the end, after confirming it as support once again down over here, getting this dip into it, 90 to 92k held, and all targets were eventually met. We can see we had a few scares, but every single time Bitcoin manages to come, whether it's close or into this golden pocket, we see a bullish reaction. So this is the all-important level on the chart at the moment. Now, in the Discord community, if you are interested, the links are down below. I was constantly saying that if we ever lose this, the next level would be 85 to 87k. This is also a Fibonacci level, but we didn't have that Fibonacci level as early as back here. We got it off of these pumps. So we had a failed pump. It looked like it broke 100k and then it came back straight under. And then we had attempt losing the lows. And we can see some targets between 85, 87, 88. So targeting in and around this area. The only thing stopping that from occurring is this golden pocket. But what I was mentioning, whether it was on Twitter or my Discord, was that we wanted 93.6k to hold. And there was a day here that it was lost, but we saw a reclaim. In fact, in the community, I managed to call this reclaim. But my expectation was that this would maintain. Of course, it did in the end with the closes, but during the days, we of course went lower to a new lower low. But of course, for the daily candle close, it was above the gold box and above the green box. So remember, the all-important level is 93.6k. That is what we want to see Bitcoin holding in order to target 99k. A break of 99k would end this correction. We know that Trump is coming into power within the next week, and this is going to mark a historical, world-changing event. So more bullish news today is Italy's largest bank, Intesa Sanpaolo, buys 1 million worth of Bitcoin. Now, Crypto Rover is a bit of a meme this cycle, but some of the stuff he shares is correct. And we can see that in the past cycle, when Biden was inaugurated, we can see there was a panic sell moment, followed by the upward momentum shift. And we have better conditions this time, since Trump is, of course, pro-crypto and something we've never seen before. That's why it's going to be a world-changing event. Here's something from Income Sharks. Here was Bitcoin, the last presidential election. So same thing as Crypto Rover's chart. Panic into the inauguration. So we got a dump into it and then rally for months. Now, a positive thing that I do want to share is this chart. We can see that there are record lows amount of Bitcoin. Green being the balance, yellow being the price. Price is going up, and the total amount of Bitcoins left on exchanges has just hit a new record low. Now, something that I've actually noticed, Michael Saylor actually posted this on the 12th. And what I've personally noticed is any time he posts this chart, the following day is a Bitcoin buy. So, of course, the following day, the 13th, what does MicroStrategy post or Michael Saylor post? MicroStrategy has acquired 2,530 Bitcoin for $243 million, an average price of $95,972. Absolutely incredible. Here we go. We now hodl 450,000 Bitcoin acquired for 28.2 billion at 60 average price 62,000. So my wonder is, does Bitcoin even go below this in the bear market? Last bear market, Michael Saylor did go into minus. But if we look at the chart, a lot of his buys were in this area and of course higher. A lot of buys happened in the 90, 100k area. And this has dragged the average price, being the green dotted line, which was once sitting at 40,000. You can see, we know it's resting in the 60s. So my thought is Michael Saylor not expecting this base that we created this whole past 2024? Is he not expecting this to be lost in the bear market? That is my question. Does he see this as the worst case, the bottom? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. I think that makes sense, to be honest. If we also look at the chart and zoom out a little bit to the weekly, potentially, we can see the 200 EMA, 46k. As Bitcoin continues higher, this is going to drag and come in line with this zone over here. So it's pretty much suggesting that this macro high low should technically hold. But yeah, once again, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you think that is the case. Finally, zooming back in, on the break of 99k, this red zone, the resistance that's sent Bitcoin back down to this golden pocket many times, but as it maintains, the reversal wave is still intact. All I can say at the moment, with this as a high and our local low, I've now got some new bullish targets as a result of yesterday's candle. And we can see that Bitcoin is now targeting $115 to $122, $22,000. But there are actually higher targets. Although I do believe and anticipate this to be a key area of resistance, I do also envision that Bitcoin travels higher to the price of 131,000 up until 145,000. That's it from me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you want to jump into my community and learn from me, check out the links in the description down below to head over to the website. And I'll catch you over on my Discord. Cheers.